Hi there, Libra. This is the Spirit Warrior with your weekly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The first column here is the first week of March. So we're doing energies and predictions for the month of March. It's scary that we're nearly into the third month already of 2026. So, oh my God. The second card is the Ten of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Swords. In the second week, it is the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. In the third week, we have the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Two of Swords. I don't know, you might be able to hear, there is thunder in the background. It's about to pour here. So I apologise for any sound interference. In the last week, we have the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the beautiful Sun card. And we'll draw one more card, which is the overarching energy for the reading, and the mystery card. And we'll put that there and we'll turn it over at the end of the reading. So in the first week of March, we have the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a card of being trapped by our own thoughts. All these swords represent thoughts, and they are the constriction that hold us from living an expansive life. We can't see that there is actually a path through the swords towards much greater possibility, and so we live kind of walled in this narrow path of our restricting thoughts. The Ten of Cups is a happy ever after story. It can be fortune after difficulty, so it can say there have been difficult times, but now life is looking bloody amazing. And of course, there is a house here. This card can relate to real estate or shifting a home or buying new homes, a really positive time in your life. And the Queen of Swords is improving clarity. So she is the exact opposite of the Eight of Swords. This says that the clouds of difficulty are receding and now you have a clear path to life. So we'll see what the clarifying cards say here. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the King of Cups. The Sun card appears to clarify the Ten of Cups. And the Seven of Swords clarifies the Queen of Swords. So the King of Cups is a master of his emotions. You can see that the sea is swirling around his throne here. And this says even in difficult times, you have the emotional strength or emotional intelligence to navigate a path through difficult times. This really says that even when you open up your life to the full possibilities of the universe, even when difficult times arrive, you've got it, that you can handle it and you can navigate a path towards the things you truly desire in life. The Seven of Swords can be a card of lying, cheating and stealing. And this can say with the Queen of Swords that you see it. Finally you see it. You see somebody's being dishonest. Somebody is cheating you or robbing you or stealing your thunder or doing something pretty dastardly in your life. And this could be the moment where all of a sudden it's an aha moment and you can see what they've been doing to you, and it really is probably a very difficult situation. The Seven of Swords can also be a card of new strategy. And he's stealing the swords from the soldiers so he doesn't have to go to battle in the morning. And that says that he's doing war differently. He's using a different strategy. And this could say that as you see a clear path in life, now you adopt a different strategy or a different way of living in your life. And the Sun card with the Ten of Cups is probably the best combination that you can have in the tarot. The Ten of Cups is your happy ever after story, your heart's being filled with love, joy and happiness. And the Sun card is just exhilaration, joy, happiness, abundance, all the amazing positive possibilities of the universe. And this really says that as you open your eyes and minds and navigate a path and you now see things clearly, whether that is a new strategy or somebody being dishonest with you, that life really becomes amazing. There's really no other word for this. This is happiness, joy, comfort, abundance. This is as good as it gets, Libra. In the second week of March, we have the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So we have two appearances of the King of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is a card of leaving things behind. It says there are things in your life that are no longer serving you, and now you're going out searching in the wilderness for the things that will fulfill you. You can see here there are 8 cups, and there is a space for a 9th cup, and this is the cup that will fulfill you. And the Two of Pentacles is a card of imbalance. You can see that the ships are bobbing on the seas and they're kind of out of control. And this says there's many things happening in your life. You may be trying to juggle too many things, or there's an imbalance in situations in your life. And this is really saying now is the time to find equilibrium. That may mean that you have to readjust how you live your life, or whether you may need to reduce some activities in your life to bring some equilibrium. And the King of Cups reappearing confirms that you are in control of your emotions here. So even in wild times, and that could be this situation with the Seven of Swords, that you have the strength and you have the power to deal with these difficult times. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles clarifies the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands clarifies the King of Cups. So the Nine of Swords is waking up from the recurring nightmare. This is what you're leaving behind. There is a situation, and it could be the lying, cheating and stealing, which is really just playing havoc with your life. And you feel as though that you can't move on because this keeps dragging you back down. And so that the universe is really saying, as you leave the situations, and that could be that Seven of Swords behind, now that you wake up from the nightmare, which is a positive outcome. The Queen of Pentacles is an amazing manager of money, and she's an amazing multiplier of money. And this really says that as you bring your life back into equilibrium, so does your finances start to rebalance, and you start to build some sort of foundation and stability in your life. And the Knight of Wands, clarifying the King of Cups, says that as you navigate through the difficult times of life, as you manage these situations, you start to feel empowered. The Knight of Wands is a highly energetic knight, and he's charging into the unknown lands to explore the possibilities of the universe. And this really says that as you move past the challenges of life, you start to feel energized and looking to really make life happen in a big way for yourself. In the third week, we have the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is a card of being at the crossroads. You can only see this way or that way. And you can't see the possibilities behind you. And this really is the universe saying it's time to open up your eyes and explore the greater possibilities of the universe. And the Hierophant is a divine connection between the universe and the earthly plane. So you have guidance here. It's also a card of blessings. It's a card of status quo, and it's a card of marriage. And we also have the Four of Wands down here, but there are no love cards here. So we think it's more likely that as you relinquish the blindfold and see greater possibilities in life, there is a flow of blessings into your life. You can see here that these two priests who are being ordained are being blessed by the Pope. This can also be a card of the establishment and the status quo. And it can say that the path to joy and happiness, or the new path in life, which is what the Page of Wands is exploring here, is not through the establishment or the status quo of society, but through a different, maybe more avant-garde or adventurous path. And the Page of Wands is an adventurous page, and he is pushing the boundaries of the universe to see what he can find. And we have the Knight and the Page of Wands, which says you're feeling highly energized and looking to greater possibilities in your life. Too many cards. So the Page of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Wands. The Hierophant is clarified by the Hangman. And the Four of Cups clarifies the Two of Wands. So the Four of Cups is a card of despondency. This man is sitting under the tree and he's sulking because he's really upset with what has transpired in his life, which is held in these three cups. And he's so upset that he can't see the opportunities the universe is offering him in the fourth cup. And the Ten of Wands is a card that is the end of the cycle. It's also a card of struggle and battling and burden. And it does say that the time of burden is coming to an end. You can see he's nearly at the farmhouse. And this says that there are more positive times ahead. And the Hangman is a card of new perspective. He's tied to the tree of knowledge and he's contorted himself into different shapes so that he can see life from a different perspective. And this could relate to challenging the status quo. And so this can certainly say now is the time to explore a different path. And that can also be supported by the Seven of Swords. In the fourth week, we have the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Sun card. So the Four of Wands can be a card of marriage. There's still no romance cards here or love cards. And so this is about leaving the solidity or the foundation of the castle and exploring the possibilities of the universe through the 1111 portal. The Seven of Wands is a card of persistence. He's standing on the mound and he's being challenged by many things, but he persists and he battles on. And this says, don't give up because you're nearly there, Libra. You're nearly there, Libra. And the Sun card says there is much amazing positivity available in your life. So there is a bit of a journey in these cards, isn't there? There's possible dishonesty. There is a nightmare. There is some imbalance. There is struggle. And there is not being able to see a positive path in life. But in the wash-up of all of this, there is amazing possibility in the Four of Wands. And the Sun card at the beginning and the end of the reading says there is amazing times available to you. So that you need to persist. You need to use the energy of the Wands, the Page, and the Knight. And life will be amazing for you here, Libra. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands. The Tower card clarifies the Seven of Wands. And the Three of Cups clarifies the Sun card. So again, the universe is telling you to persist here, isn't it? Telling you even when you're feeling challenged by situations in life that now is not the time to give up. The Tower card is a card of transformation. And it says that there's something in the foundation of your life that needs to be addressed. It needs to be solidified so that you can build the life that you desire. And this Tower card certainly could be the revelation that somebody's been cheating you. And that could be the thing that blows everything up. But the Tower card can be an aha moment or an epiphany. And the epiphany may be the revelation that brings you the joy and happiness of the Sun card. With the Three of Cups clarifying the Sun card, it says there is much joy and happiness and celebration available here, but there are things here that are muddying the waters, aren't there? There is this challenges here that are saying that you need to persist even through difficult times. There is the Nine of Swords, which is, the proverbial nightmare, and we have the Ten of Wands, which is a time of struggle, but it is the end of a cycle. And so really the whole overview of the reading is that there are some situations in your life that need to be adjusted, and that may include a major transformation of something in your life. But the bottom line to this reading is there is so much love, joy, happiness, exhilaration and prosperity, abundance available to you that life is looking amazing. So there are some challenges, but there's some amazing bonuses, and really the Sun with the Ten of Cups is as good as it gets. The mystery card is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is truth, knowledge, wisdom, decisiveness. And this really says that you need to cut out the things in life that are holding you back. So that is the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Ten of Wands. These are the things that you need to cut out of your life, because what remains is amazing. The King of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is a card of being left out in the cold. And it seems to be that even when there's amazing possibility, an amazing reward and joy and happiness, that maybe your thoughts slip back to the negativity that is signified by the Five of Pentacles, which is lack, poverty, and just thinking that life sucks. And with it clarifying the King of Swords, this really says that this is what you need to cut out of your life, that you need to rebalance your life, because maybe this is what the imbalance is there is joy and happiness, but there are things that keep seeping back into your life that keep dragging you down. And maybe the Tower card is signifying that now is the time to blow these things up and get them out of your life. Quite an interesting reading here, Libra. I hope you like this reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warriors signing out. Ciao.